Hey, MarkKing here, and here's a not very funny story, but again, it highlights how the world is against men, and specifically the West. Again, because you can't really use men, right? You can use women because of their emotions, right? This is why the communists go after females in terms of like when they want to corrupt other countries through identity politics. um, the communists they push a feminist agenda. So again, feminism is the tool of the communists, and this is a perfect example. This is from Lancashire, I guess Lancashire news. Never heard of it, but I assume it's something to do with the United Kingdom. Woman cries isolation is getting to me after stabbing boyfriend and cutting up his clothes. Michelle Ashcroft was spared jail after explaining she was under a lot of pressure during pandemic. She's not even that attractive, or at least in this picture. All right, she has a youthful face, but nothing too appealing. Nice eyes, nothing else. Michelle Ashcroft, 31, stabbed a boyfriend when drunk. Man, again, if this was a man doing this to a woman, he would immediately go to jail, where he'll be, lack of a better word, his clothes will be torn off. Okay, a healthcare assistant cut her boyfriend's clothes before stabbing him in the hand in a drunken row. Michelle Ashcroft, 31, attacked Zach Chatham at her home in the early hours of the morning. She then rang the police, confessed to stabbing before telling officers she had used a kitchen knife. Maybe that's it. It's not because she has a vagina. It's not because of anything else, but because she told the truth. And that's the lesson here. It's like a lesson in a little storybook. She stabbed somebody, but everything was okay because she told the truth. Vagina be damned. However, Mr. Chatham said it was actually a pair of scissors and refuses to make a police statement. Ah, there it is. Ashcroft was spared jail after explaining she was under a lot of pressure. Don't worry, I'm sure the feminists will be right on this, and so will our beloved media. I'm sure this will be breaking news, and it'll be trending on the Twitter and whatever social media sites have up currently. I'm sure it will. Okay. Paul Basbury prosecuting said police went to her address in Grafton Street at around 4:40 a.m. on April 2nd. He said when those officers attended the address, the door was ajar and spoke to Miss Ashcroft. Again, if this was a man, he'd been tossed on the ground, immediately arrested, and there'll be some white knight officers who kind of like punch him, and attack him because he attacked a lowly female. Again, look, when these things happen, it's simply because, okay, feminism, yes, but it's also because women are perceived, rightfully so, as weaker than men. Everybody knows this, except when it's time to push identity politics and when it's time for politicians to get pats on the back and to virtue signal. Okay, everybody knows this. Everybody knows women aren't as strong as men. They aren't as smart as men. Okay, these things come up once in a while. Truths come up, really rarely, but they do come up. Everybody, again, in back of everybody's mind, they know these things. Anyway, when she asked what had occurred, her reply was, "I was depressed. It's like isolation is getting to everyone. I don't even know. Me and my partner got into a fight, and I don't know, but he ended up putting his hands out, and I stabbed him in the hand, like right through. I didn't mean to." Again, this is like no responsibility. Once again, look, if they just admit women are inferior, I'll be like, oh, okay, so this explains it, and then society can talk about it. But because they don't, here we go. And it's really odd. She claimed she used a kitchen knife. He claimed it was a scissors. It's a pretty it's not. How do you confuse them? That's what I'm wondering. Anyway, Mr. Blasberry said when his hand was examined, it appeared to be a sharp implement had been used to pierce a hole through his hand. So basically, his hand has a hole. She stabbed straight through the bones and everything like that. Mr. Chatham was spoken to by the officers, and he didn't wish to. What is no again? He is a simp, but I can understand, right? Like when people don't tell you certain things, right? You think you're taking the heroic way out. You think you're protecting somebody you love. You think you're doing a chivalrous thing. No, you're not. She'll simply do it to somebody else when she moves on. She will move on, okay? And maybe next time she might cut something else. You know what I mean? It's like this guy is an idiot, okay? When he was asked where the knife was, his response was, "She stabbed me with the scissors." He also appeared to be under the influence of alcohol. He pointed out that an inch long cut in his forearm and said, "I don't know how." He probably does know what happens. He's an idiot, okay? He's an idiot. Okay? It's the idiot marrying the moron. Sorry, the idiot dating the moron. Again, if you see a woman with these type of outbursts, don't. They're not mentally complete. Okay, they have daddy issues. It's not your job to be her daddy. Okay, it's not your job to solve her issues. That's her job. Okay, you never be with somebody like this. Men, never do it. This goes into some of the back, so I won't get too much into this. Ashcroft, who admitted assault causing actual bodily harm and criminal charges, has 2 previous convictions for 3 offenses. Amazing. And she didn't go to jail. Again, I don't know the laws. It sounds like the UK, right? I don't know the laws, but it's hard to imagine a Western nation that laws will be so circumvented that she will escape jail in the manner she has. Okay? Anyway, man, don't be a simp. Don't marry someone named Michelle Ashcroft ever. Okay? Don't date. Don't look. She's 31. Goodness. She should have been married with kids, but she's not in the right frame of mind. Most likely she's a liberal woman with liberal beliefs. You can tell by the nose ring. That's it. Take care. Share, save, subscribe. Thumbs up. Bye.